Hello, I am Genji, and I have returned after my long gone time of being gone. Uh, this will be a sort of short stream. I mean, I'm just gonna play for like 2, 3, 4 hours, maybe 2 hours. I think I'll aim for 2. I'm not gonna do much in this stream, mostly chat for a bit here and there about the situations at hand, and we're gonna grind a little. I'll farm a few greater rifts. I've got, 92 keys. I'm no longer in a clan, as you can see, but I can rejoin whenever I feel like, so it's fine. Okay. And,
Let's see what happens, shall we?
let's get started with this. First off, I'm gonna say my usual hi. Test if this thing is still working, and yep. It is. Cool, cool. I still see it. And, okay. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, that's fine. So, let's start with maybe why I haven't been streaming as much, and that is because of work. I leave it pretty simple as yes, it's because of work. I'm going to be playing a spin to win because I don't want to focus on anything here in particular that I have to focus on. So this will be good to be playing while I play. So as to why has work been the reason I haven't been streaming recently? So because of the whole virus thing, I've actually been getting more hours, and it's also been more tiring. Mostly because of the mental exhaustion, not the physical. Why I say that? There's two things that are more mentally exhausting. One, all the extra work you have to do with cleaning and, just in general with cleaning, non-stop having to, we need to clean every half hour. And like, it's not that bad when you really think about it, but the actual acts of doing it for weeks, at first it was fine, I wasn't too tired, but after a week of doing it, I just noticed I slept an hour more. And now I'm just like, I get home, fall asleep for 6 hours, I wake up around midnight, then I'm like, it's late, I should get back to sleep, because I have work in a few hours, so just lay back down and go to bed. Sometimes I don't get to sleep right away, sometimes it takes an hour, sometimes I, play games for 4 hours and then I go back to sleep, and sleep for an extra 4, waste half my night playing games. And like, yes, I could be streaming during that time, but I don't usually try to stream during times when I'm supposed to be asleep. Plus, the game I was currently playing, it was Dungeons and Dragons Online. Now I've streamed that before. Anyone here who might remember that one, that stream. I have streamed that before. So
And like you have a gem?
Why not stream it now? Right? You know, while I'm playing it. I was playing with a friend, teaching him the ropes, and DDO is not really the game I like to stream. I tried streaming it, and I did have fun for the couple times I streamed it. The streaming DDO is a lot more difficult than streaming any other game. Like, it's as difficult as streaming World of Warcraft dungeon content. Because, unlike World of Warcraft dungeon content, I can guarantee get into a run. World of Warcraft running dungeons, you might not even get the dungeon you want. And that could be its own problem. Sorry, I actually got a good potion there. Max rolled.
My understanding grows.
So,
I wish you luck, hero.
the main reason I'm not streaming DDO is mostly the content wouldn't be really age appropriate because my friend, like, you know, he's not age appropriate. What I mean by that is we make a lot of really bad jokes. And like it's funny after a while. Or should I say it's funny right away, but after a while of listening to the same kind of like either messed up or dirty jokes, you know, they're just like, how childish are you really? And well, obviously I'm extremely childish. I can't help that about myself. So, you know, I don't really want to put content that I would question, like, my sanity on. Because of how, you know, immature I actually am. You know, I try to present myself here as, you know, sort of age appropriate, you know, because that's kind of what I want to strive to be, but also, you know, my actual true self is someone that's really mean and pessimistic and, well, also makes immature jokes. You know, because I am immature, I'm a young adult. It's just, you know, the age of growing. You have to get past these stages of growth, you know, of being immature. So, you know, that's also the reason, you know, whenever I stream, I usually try not to be in a chat with anybody unless they join in and say hello. You know, like, I'm currently in Discord and Rascard's Discord, you know. For anyone who remembers Rascard, he's one of my really good friends and who's increased my viewability. You know, more people have viewed me since, you know, I joined his Discord. I wouldn't say a lot, I would say maybe an extra 2 views. You know, it's all thanks to Rascard, and I don't really care too much for the views, just because, you know, I stream for myself. I don't stream for others. So that's the main reason I haven't really been streaming DDO is I'm just immature, and well, my friend brings it all out really easily, obviously, because, you know, anyone here deal with autistic kids before, or young adults? You know, they could easily figure out that the autistic people will easily absorb others without trying. So, because I'm autistic, you know, people's personalities affect me quite easily. And, well, because he's even more immature than I am, I'm basically gaining even more immaturity than I already was just because of that. You know, I'm not 100% immature, but I become more immature based off who I hang out with. If I hang out with someone more immature, I'll be more immature. If I hang out with someone more mature, I'll act a bit more mature. Just a bit, though. I would say it's like a, what? If I had to put it in percentage, I would say people's personalities affect me by like 15%. Just a rough 15. Depending on how much I consider them a friend and how nice they are, you know, and, you know, obviously we just make jokes, but, you know, whether they're mature or not. You know, I could be influenced by 50% based off, you know, your friends. You know, you hang out with who you really are, and just hang out with a broad spectrum of people, no one in particular. But I've been teaching him how to play DDO, and he's gotten really good. I'm proud about how much, you know, my friend has gone up and beyond. I believe I streamed with him before. You know, just, yeah, actually, I did a DDO stream recently with him. And, like, that was just for me to return and just say hellos and stuff like that, maybe. I think I did a DDO stream. No, it was Heroes of the Storm. Heroes of the Storm stream. My prior Heroes of the Storm stream, I was playing with my friend Franco. And basically I was teaching him how to play Heroes of the Storm then, but I've been teaching him how to play DDO the last couple weeks. You know, anytime I had free time, a few hours, you know, we've just been gaming nonstop pretty much during all my free time. And like it's been nice, but all that time I could have been literally like streaming. And I'm like, why don't I just stream a new character then? You know, I just basically built a new character.
Have you spoken to Auric?
Not yet. What does one say to an ancient Nephilim
So
ghost?
I suppose.
I just chose not to because of how immature we are together. So,
Yitar has raised me to new
you know, my friend
heights.
Franco. Yeah. But yeah, I do want to play more gaming, but you know, what I want to stream mostly is Diablo and World of Warcraft, and I just don't have time for World of Warcraft. I already paid for 3 months, and like I've played 10 minutes out of my 3 months of paid. Like I basically threw away that money. And I'm just like, well, it happens. You know, work has been tiring and I don't have energy to really dungeon. And when it comes to World of Warcraft content, the only thing left is dungeoning. Dungeoning nonstop for World of Warcraft, so that's why I haven't been streaming World of Warcraft. So, and you're not going to see any World of Warcraft streams for a few more months, you know, for this whole virus thing. I just don't have the energy for World of Warcraft. I already told the clan, like, I won't be able to play really because of the whole virus, because by the time I get home, I only have energy for a few games, and World of Warcraft is not one of them. So, it's just so much energy to play World of Warcraft. It's a fun game. I do enjoy it, and I do miss playing it. Like, Mike and Junded, you know, rest in peace, dude. Like, you're gonna have to stay inactive for a while. I mean, you're already dead because you're an undead warlock, but, you know, like, there's so much content I want to do, and I just don't have the energy nor time. Like, by the time I get home from work, I either A, fall asleep right away on the couch. I have a couch in the bed. I also have a real bed. But I either A, fall away right asleep, or B, I play a couple games of DDO, you know, 3-4 hours of unstreamed content. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm starting to feel it. You know, 2 hours later, I'm feeling that tiredness. And I'm just like, sometimes I fall asleep on my friend as I'm playing the game. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, I fell asleep. I was tired. And then I'll wake up around midnight. Oh, Troc, hey there. I'm just chatting about, you know, the situations at hand with talking thing. Nice Patrick, by the way. I like the Patrick emoji. Yeah. So, you know, sometimes I just fall asleep playing games with my friend because I'm so tired mentally. Just can't handle it. You know, the whole virus thing isn't that bad. Cleaning isn't that bad, you know. You have to clean. You know, they're going to start making wearing masks mandatory at work now. I know it's been mandatory in a lot of places, and now it's mandatory at my place. And I work at Martin's, and, well, we're the last place that basically made it mandatory. We're going to start doing, you know, questions as soon as you get to work, and stuff like that. It's just going to be more mentally exhausting. I'm going to try and find time to stream, though, if possible. Because I do miss streaming. I actually enjoy it. Yeah, greetings, Otrak. I hope you've been well. I've only been tired, but I've also been having fun working. Tired. Exhausting. Still having fun. I'm still working, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be working. If work ever becomes unfun, I'll just stop doing it. Like, I'll still find ways to make work fun. That's definitely the most important thing about work. Like, if you can't make it fun, why even do it? Just for a payment. I don't care about money that big of a deal. I'm not that worried about cash. My expenses are X, and I cover them easily. But I do miss streaming. And like all this time of sleeping I could use for streaming or playing more games. So World of Warcraft is definitely not going to be streamed for a while until this whole virus thing is done with. As for Diablo, I know I said I'd be streaming at least like 2-3 hours a day if possible, but you know, since I've already beaten it, I just don't have the energy to mindlessly grind. It's something that I need to be fully aware and awake for. Like right now, I'm fully awake and have fun mindlessly grinding here. Just running around in circles, just with my monk. So much fun. You know, My Demon Hunter, I can't wait till next season. When next season comes up and the Demon Hunters are OP, that'd be great. You know, it'll be nice to play test, you know, Demon Hunter builds again. You know, I miss doing it. I make at least one Demon Hunter build per season, and I already know what I'm gonna make next season. It's gonna be nice. Actually, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna make. I know what I want to build, though. So, I wonder if I have the items. I can show them off. I mean, if I don't even need to have the items. I just know what I need to show off. So next season, I want to make a Danae set, and I'll show the items because I don't even need the items to show them. So the build I want to make for Demon Hunter next season, because I found it interesting to do the. Oh, I'm not even on my Demon Hunter.
My strides grow longer.
Let me get on my Demon Hunter real quick and show these items, because it's only in the Demon Hunter cube. So next season, which is what season is it now? How do I check the season again? I don't forget. Here's my current Demon Hunter, which is a trashy build. It's a cluster arrow build. I've played clusters before, so this was an easy build to play because I didn't have to think about it. Which means it wasn't new. But next season, I'm going to make a new build. I haven't tried yet. I mean, I've pretty much tried every build to some point in degree, but this build is a little different. Let's see if we can find the items. Starts with D, right? Here it is. Danae's Revenge and Danae's Spite. Leave a clone of yourself behind after using Vault. Vault gains the effect of the Rattling Roll rune. I'm going to make a build that focuses on Vault. And obviously there are builds out there like this already, but I'm going to make my own. I might even make a LOD build based off of this, just so that, you know, it actually focuses on Vault damage, because otherwise I'd be using a set bonus, and I don't think any set bonuses for the Demon Hunter really work with Vault. I really hope that when they make a new set for the Demon Hunter that it's a trap-based set, because, you know, current sets for Demon Hunter are kind of lame. You have Natalia's, you have Shadow, you got Unhallowed Essence. You know, I hate Unhallowed Essence, even though it's good. I just don't like it. Right now, my favorite ones are Marauders, Natalia's, and Shadow. Shadow is obviously my favorite because it's a speed powerhouse. I like Natalia's because I made the Natalia Strafe build, which, if you've never seen me play that, you know, you probably have never seen me play. It's a Natalia's with Strafe as its focus. It's extremely fast. Decent damage, you know, T10 guaranteed capable handling with decent gear. You could probably handle higher, you know, but it can't handle what a Shadow can handle. And then we got Marauders, which is probably one of my more favorite builds. The Marauders cluster arrow is my favorite, and it uses all the elements really, but it focuses on cluster. So I might make a Danae's Revenge, Danae's Spite build. Obviously, because it uses a set, I can't use LOD. So that's one thing. Yeah, because the Danae set is an actual set, right? So I can't actually use it. You know, the LOD requires you to not have a set. And wearing the Danae's Revenge and Danae's Spite is a set. Where are you? LOD. There it is. Well, you have no set bonuses equipped. And obviously I'd be having a set bonus equipped. That's terrible. So let me quickly salvage and then we'll get chatting more about, you know, work. My plans moving forward. Forward always, always forward. Now, I usually never work later than 8 o'clock. I ask for 8 to 8 shifts, you know, whatever times they can schedule me for. Maybe I'll use the Crown set while I'm at it.
Let's see what happens, shall we? Well, it's a good paperweight.
Literally make a sort of
Starting too
trashy
expensive.
build. But it'll be interesting because it'll make two sets actually useful. Maybe it'll make almost set only build. You know, Danae's Revenge, Danae's Spike, Crowns, more Crowns. So I got the belt, the bracers, you know, the 2 weapons. I could use
Wait, if the
focus
Titans
and
were
restraint.
telling you these prophecies, wouldn't your order already know what place they ended up in?
Problem would be the amulet. Wait, no, I could use doesn't Natalia's have a ring? But what does the Natalia set give me that could actually help with, you know, that then it would start focusing on Reign of Vengeance. But it does have a ring. And I could get the ring from Natalia's. It also has a one-handed weapon that I wouldn't have to use. You literally use the other 6 pieces, and that would cover out almost everything. Shoulders, right? Yeah, it wouldn't cover shoulders. I don't think there's a shoulder set. I could also just go the this one is shoulders, but that's melee. Here, 1 second. Let me look at something before I keep talking about myself here for no reason. I need a drink, but that can wait a few seconds. Let me first get on my non-season, because my non-season has gear, actual gear. Okay, let me grab a drink real quick. I'm in the mood for Sprite. I did a lot of cleaning last night because I couldn't sleep. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We're gonna start doing some pre-plan for a boring, terrible set, right? No, we're gonna do some pre-plan for an interesting set. Let's see. Give me a second, though. So let's see, we've got Reign of Vengeance, reduce cooldown. You generate eating more hatred and discipline, which wouldn't be too bad to have, and gain damage reductions and increase damage for 8 seconds. If no enemies are within 10 yards, it's just a flat 60% more damage, which also isn't bad, but not great. For just having the 4-piece, this does have shoulders. But yeah, I would have to use a cubed Ring of Royal Grandeur to get the 4-piece from here, and then the 4-piece from something else. But it is possible. Cubed Rorg, you know, only set items equipped. Your cubes don't actually count as equips. So I might do that, because this will give me 60% damage reduction and 60% more damage if no enemies are close to me. And it's going to be a vault build. Obviously, I'm going to be near enemies quite often, making this more questionable. Do I want to, like, become a reckless, suicidal person? Probably not. Then we got Marauders. Companions call all... Oh, wait, let me not look over a primal. Make me feel jealous. Okay. Does this have vault on it? No. Okay. And then we got this. And then we have this. But I'm not going to be using melee, but the Shadow Power gains the effect of every rune and lasts forever is a great ability to have, especially with Vault. As, you know, if you know about Shadow Power, having all these slow movement speed of enemies around you, this is not always active. You have to activate it to get Night Pain. So it only counts No Rune, Blood Moon, Well of Darkness, Gloom, and Shadow Glide. Blood Moon, double the amount of life gained, reduce the discipline cost, reduce damage taken, and gain increased movement speed while Shadow Power is active. So basically, wait, what was that last one again? Increased movement speed while Shadow Power is active. This basically just gives me the mobility I want. This is like insane amounts of mobility. It'd be highly worth grabbing. So I might grab that, but I wouldn't get the 6,000% increased weapon damage because I would be having ranged weapons and not melee weapons. Maybe the new set coming out will be quite useful. All I need is a good 4-piece. A second piece would be nice, like this one generates additional hatred and discipline. That could actually come in handy, as Vault can be expensive. Now with the Danae set, let's see, I think I have those items. I might have salvaged them. No, I should have at least one, because I know I'm pretty sure I picked up a primal at one point. Okay, Ozamas, how are you? Ohio gozaimasu! You butchered that, dude. What's wrong with you? At least Google your resources, dude. Butchering. Hey, how you doing, Kitsune Lucifer? I'm doing good. Yeah, you butchered it bad. Oh, hey. I know, Google butchers things all the time. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Wait, where would it go? Shoot, I lost it. No, I didn't. Yeah, I salvaged it. I got rid of it. Darn, I had 2 ancients. I'm sure I... Man, I just salvage them. I salvage everything I don't need currently. Myself for that. You're butchering me. No. You're butchering me, making me say stuff without realizing the heck that you're speaking a different language. Like the way I was saying it. Oh hey go gazi. Like, you know, you made me butcher it. My bad. I said it wrong. You made me butcher it. Yeah, put that there. You're making me butcher words. That's what I meant to say. Stop making me butcher words. Yeah, it is your fault. I blame you. Okay, so I don't have it on these characters. That's a shame. I'm gonna check one more thing. I never get on this character, but possible. It might be here. I could also craft it. Like, it wouldn't be that big a deal. I'll just craft it. If I don't have it on this character, I'll craft it. Craft it real quick. Let's see. Do I have it on this character? Yep. There it is. Danae's Revenge Primal. I knew I got one. Okay, so Vault costs 8 hatred instead of discipline. You deal 800% increased damage. That's what the Danae set does. And this is the build I'm going to be making for next season probably. Is the Danae set. How I'm going to make it, I'm not exactly sure. I kind of want to put in the Talias. But why? Just because it has a finger, really. There's not a... That's the problem. I could go Blackthorns. Oh, right! Blackthorns! Oh, I forgot Blackthorns existed. I could go for the Blackthorns, amulet. And then another Blackthorns piece. Let's see. We got a neck, torso, waist, feet. Well, waist is taken. This is a waist item, right? Yeah, waist is taken with Krelms. For 500 extra health. Wrist and waist. To get increased damage against elites by 10%. And vitality. So we'll go neck, and then we'll go... Probably... I could even go the 3-piece bonus, actually. And since I'm gonna be using Rourke, I'll get the 4-piece for free. So Rourke will be my cube. So we're gonna use the neck. We're gonna use. Yeah, that did sound boring. I'm gonna use. Probably gonna use the feet or the torso or the legs because waste is taken. God, I can't believe I forgot about blackthorns. No one likes blackthorns. Blackthorns is considered the ugh. The ugh. That is basically what it is. It's ugh. Okay. So we're gonna use blackthorns, crowns, dene, more dene, and then I'm probably gonna use shadow. I'm not gonna get the 2-piece from this, but I'm gonna be able to get the 4-piece, which is really nice. And I'm only gonna have to wear 3 pieces of this. I'll be using the shoulders. Yeah, but the problem with using this is that I don't get much out of it either. Like, I just get shadow for wearing the 2-piece, or technically 3-piece. Wearing 3 pieces for the 4-piece bonus. So, okay. 1 second. This will be easier if I take off pieces as I know. So, I know I'm wearing these equipped. I know I've got these equipped. I know I'm gonna be using focus and restraint, realms, and more crowns. And that'll cover out the, what? How many pieces do I need for crowns? 4 piece? I need to wear 1 more crowns, and we'll probably just put this on for crowns. And then I need to wear the 3 pieces. So I'm missing 1 piece. See that problem I'm having now? That's the problem with wearing crowns. I could just put 1 more crowns on and just not care that I'm losing something out of it. Or wear 1 more shadow and not care that I'm losing something out of it. I love theory crafting builds. It was so much fun. Because I've already got 3 pieces here. Because this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. And then this is 1, this is 2, and then this is 3. For 2 4-piece bonuses with that. And then this is its own set. And then these are its own set. Right? All I need is just 1 more set. Now, one thing I could do is only wear 2-piece. Move this here for the 4, and then put this here for 5. So what 6-piece set bonus would I want from here that would actually be useful? Vault, multi-shot, vault, gain increased damage for every point of discipline. Primary skills, elemental arrow, chakram, impale, multi-shot, cluster arrow, companions, and vengeance deal more damage. Impale deals more damage. See, there's no good sets to work around with. Actually, no, Natalia's. Natalia's is the only set that works. Yeah, if I run Natalia's works. Plus, Natalia's has a ring. Is a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could just wear those 5 pieces right here, not wear the weapon, not wear the ring. Because my rings is going to be focus and restraint. Yeah, should I just do that? We'll make a Natalia's build for next season. Featuring around Danae's Spite and Danae's Revenge. And it's a set item only build. So it's going to be a challenge run, or a challenge set. Let me do something here. Let me. Oh wait. Go here. Oh, we already know what we need to build, right? I'm happy I had every set, as well as Danae's Revenge and Danae's Spite. Okay, so that's next season though. Let's worry about that a little later. Like, I already know what I kind of want to build, and it's kind of interesting, but I'm sure it's been done. I mean, obviously, it hasn't 100% been done, but obviously, someone has made a Danae's Spite, Danae's Revenge build. Obviously, it doesn't work with LOD, nor does it work with LON. Legacy of Nightmare and Legacy of Dreams, it doesn't work with. Because it's a set. It's gonna be a only set items equipped. Obviously, you can use non-sets, you know, as your cubes. Ring of Royal Grandeur will be required. As for the other two cube powers, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna use. Since I'll be using... Oh wait, no, go back. Since I'll be using the Talias, does it matter that I have Reign of Vengeance? This is a Reign of Vengeance, right? Yeah, see, there's Vengeance right here and Reign of Vengeance. Yeah, I'm gonna be using Reign of Vengeance. Because after using Reign of Vengeance, I get a huge damage increase. Let's see. Since I'm going to be using Restraint and Focus, I need to have a Spender and a Generator. My Generator will probably be something. It doesn't matter too much, it'll be something though. Probably be like something that'll slow down enemies. Maybe I'll use Entangling Arrow for once. But because my Spender will be... I hope it counts, like, but it's going to be Bolt.
Are you strong enough to survive the trials?
Okay. But that's, let's worry about that later. Let me get back to talking about what I'm supposed to be talking about. My plans moving forward. Let's start with that. What are my plans? Currently, I have none. None in truth. I have some like half-hearted plans though. Things like what I want to do over the course of the next week, especially, you know, gaming-wise. Well, DDO has been fun, but, you know, as I play it, I sort of occasionally just over time. Obviously, you know, it's a game where I love returning to it. I don't know how I got stunned twice. Maybe I left-clicked on an enemy. Oh look, I almost died. Must be doing something because I should be finding this content. Like I annihilated it. I don't care if I die. It's not a big deal to me. This character is just here to grind speeds for me. That's why he's so tanky. I'm not gonna go up there with that that thing. So my plans, right? I'm gonna be streaming a bit more. Well, at least I'm gonna try to. Maybe I'll try to just use my free time. I might just pull up a stream that's been sort of unnamed and just like I'll just stream an unnamed stream and just like and just like stream it, right? So I might just do that, just start doing unnamed streams. and just stream for stream's sake, you know, just because I can. I feel like it. You know, I stream for myself, but I also do love streaming. It's kind of fun to actually, you know, have recordings of my content. I may not be a good streamer, but I mean, I still have fun with it. As for work, yeah, it's gonna be a bit more stressful mentally, and I'm gonna be a bit more tired probably. Might be sleeping a little bit more, but you know, once this whole thing blows over, at least you know my wallet will only be a little dusty instead of like moss growing out of it. As for the other things I need to talk about is computer upgrades. So there's a game I'm going to be streaming when I upgrade my computer. It's called... What's it called again? My friend bought me a game, and no, it's not Minecraft. Technically, it is Minecraft. My friend did buy me Minecraft, and I can stream that for like 5 seconds. I mean, obviously, I did some test streams with it earlier. If anyone actually came and watched those, they were really short. They were test streams of me testing out to see if my computer could handle Minecraft. Because if it can't handle Minecraft, it can't handle this other game that I actually want to play. I forget what it was called though. It's the one with... Oh, it's called Ark. I just remembered it. Yeah, so my friend bought me Ark and all the DLCs pretty much for it, and my computer's just not powerful enough to handle it. So I can't play Ark, and I'm gonna stream it. So you know, once I upgrade my computer, I will be doing Ark streams. As for Minecraft, you know, I don't care for Minecraft. I think it's a good game and all, but I don't think it's for me. I do like playing games with people though, so I'll play it if my friends play it. And like, I'll stream it maybe, just because I can. If I can. I mean, I can't right now. You know, when I upgrade my computer, this is all talking about the future. So, I don't care for Minecraft. It's not for me. It's a fine game though. I'm only upgrading gems just to close it. By the way, I don't care about these gems. They're all gonna get sold or destroyed. So yeah. Computer upgrades. They are in the works. I do have the money for it now, but I'm not gonna get my computer upgrades till after I move. Because I will be moving, and that's another thing. Yes, I'm going to be focusing on moving after this whole ordeal. Hopefully soon, but it may have to wait till after the whole ordeal. So we'll see, I guess, right? But yes, moving is in the works. I do need to move soon. My lease is coming up here. For me and my parents' lease. I live with my parents right now. Help save money. Better than living by myself and having even more expenses. You know, with all the internet I use up, especially for streaming. Like internet and electricity are the two biggest bills I cause. So living with my parents is a good stability point. Plus, it gives me a chance to actually save money for the future. I don't know what the future has out for me, and I just hope it doesn't have anything too difficult. But you know, once I move, you know, the next thing I'll do is, you know, make sure that everything is in order, you know, with everything. And hopefully everything, you know, gets set in order within, you know, the next month. Then after that, you know, once I know that all my stuff is, you know, organized and everything's good and ready to go, I'll start getting those computer upgrades. And then my brother, you know, I'll contact him and ask him to upgrade my computer. Obviously, if I get the computer upgrades now, I wouldn't even be able to put them in, because I just can't touch my computer like that, you know? So, you know, even if I do get the parts now, I can't upgrade it. my brother built this thing. I'm not gonna go into its inner works and try and change anything and then accidentally break something and then have to pay an extra expense of just to replace a piece I broke. I could Google how the heck to replace a part, like what the heck this part is, and like how to replace it or something. Like, yeah, instead I'll just ask my brother and see if he's willing to do it for me, since he built this piece that I'm playing on and streaming on now. Like, I haven't upgraded my computer in like what, a couple of years, like since I started streaming first, which I believe was like half a decade ago. I don't know. Like, I started streaming, I believe, back around when I was like 19 or 20 or something like that, right? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I first started streaming, maybe. Now, obviously, since I've started doing uploads and actually doing a bit more work towards stuff, you know, time flies by. I could actually look up when I first started streaming too. Like, I actually have that information. Welcome back, Kitsune. I'm actually curious about that.
I need to go back.
Let's see if I can find that real quick, because I'm curious. Because, like, my anniversary for streaming has already come and gone. That's gone. Let's see if I can find it real fast.
Have you spoken to Auric?
I went back to town for safety. I know I'm good on time.
I suppose you start with hello.
So it looks like 9/21, so around 9. We'll say, yeah, the 9th month. So yeah, like I said, it's come and gone. I first started streaming, it looks like, about 2 years ago, 2018. Like, actually streaming. Because it's my earliest follow, which was my older brother, who also built this thing, so he was my first follow. So 2018, the 9th month. So, month after my birthday. Alright, let's get back in here. Get this run done. That's when I first started streaming. And it's been a while. It's been a good time.
Bring that down. You are defeated.
I stood in that lot molten. Feels like a long time, and it technically has. It's been over a year. It's almost been 2 years. 2 years and 5 months.
I am returning to town.
Yep. I got a wizard item.
A fine battle.
I think for next season, what I might do is literally make one of each character again. Like, I haven't done that in a while. Maybe. In order to just play it out a bit more. Just to get more streaming content in as well, but also just because there's just more I want to do. It depends on like how much changes the Demon Hunter gets, if I have time for other classes. I do want to try out the new wizard class that came out with the Hydras. I want to try out the other new sets that came out, so I haven't tried out every set now. I want to try them all out. I might also go achievement hunting at some point, but there's no point in that, right?
What a steal.
That
I
is
just
too
lost
expensive.
2 rings because of this one purchase by accident. Did it without thinking. 36.
Prove yourself worthy.
So, yeah, a bunch of pointless searching ups, right? So, as for everything, right? Work is fine. Streams are low, but fine. A lot of things are planned, but I don't know how much is going to actually be finished. And we'll just have to see, I guess, right?
God's favor.
Okay, there we go. So, yeah, that's basically my whole plans. You know, just a quick summary of it is,
I'm here to help.
you know, work has been so tiring that I literally get home and fall asleep sometimes, and I just like, Yeah, there were like 2 times I actually I actually had like planned to actually stream, and I fell asleep and forgot to stream, and by the time I woke up and I'm like, I'll just play DDO. That's all I'm in the mood for right now, and I don't really stream DDO because that content can sometimes go for hours, and I don't want to spend hours streaming like that. Like, World of Warcraft was okay because it was fresh content, sort of, and it was nice for me. But DDO, you know, DDO is not fresh for me. I have a level 22 epic character right now. 0 reincarnates, but really high level. I mean, level 22 is actually kind of low level considering I haven't reincarnated once, but max level's 30 right now, and they're going to be increasing the level cap soon, I believe. So that'll be cool. I mean, I've never even reached high cap, nor do I have epic stuff, but, you know, whatever. I don't know why I backed out. But yeah, kind of it. You know, work's tiring, I sleep a lot, and I work a lot.
Let's see what happens, shall we? Do come back
That
again.
is too expensive.
Plans for future streams, you know, I'm gonna be moving, hopefully soon. And, oh, here's Ahaverion. Ahaverion. Beer of Lycander. You know, I want to move. I'm going to be moving hopefully soon. When I move, I'm going to be getting computer upgrades. And once I get those computer upgrades, I'll be streaming Ark, which will be nice. More fresh content that I haven't played. I do want to return to World of Warcraft, but it probably won't happen anytime soon. And once I start playing Ark, like, that's all I'm going to be playing for a while. You know, once I start playing a game, I play it out like crazy. Especially an actually new game, because when I started playing World of Warcraft, I had actually played it prior using a private server. Which I had streamed that private server twice. So, I probably wasn't supposed to do that, but it's not like I uploaded it on YouTube or anything, you know. Those videos are gone. They don't exist anymore. This character's basically done though. Like, I'm just using it to grind quicker content because my demon hunter is slow. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. You know, in a nutshell. Work's been good, work's been tiring, the virus makes everything exhausting, and I sleep a lot. Yep. You have a good one, Kitsune Lucifer. The stream's just about over. I'm just taking a look at everything. This is my current Demon Hunter build I made for this season. I wouldn't say it's exactly new. I just wanted to make something with Dawn as its focus. You know, Natalia, Slayer, and Dawn. There we go. Something to use, right? I wanted to actually make a usable Dawn build. Because Dawn is something you always have as your cube power. And with Natalia's, you can use it as your actual weapon. This is a pretty simple build where you're literally just vaulting back and forth and constantly firing. I like it. It's really nice. I just wish it attacked a little faster. That's all. Kinda slow for me. Like, I think the attack speed needs to increase. Yeah, it's definitely too slow. That's the only problem with this build. You want it to attack faster. Obviously, if I take off Crashing Rain, I can increase that attack speed. If I used up the other belt, I don't think I have it anymore because I salvaged it, but I chose Crushing Rain for damage so that my Rain of Vengeance would do a bit more damage, because right now, stacking Rain of Vengeance on top of Rain of Vengeance with the Natalia's Vengeance for even more damage is actually the best way, which is how my Natalia strafe build goes. You know, you basically spam Vengeance with strafe. So that's how this build works. And like, I definitely wanted to use a bit of oddball pieces. You know, stuff like, you know, actually using the Potions of the Skeleton King. I use the Flavor of Time because Flavor of Time's really good. Literally, like, every build kinda needs this. Obviously, I didn't even use the season for this season buff. I hope next season, the season theme is good. You know, like, won't, something that I'll actually use, because I didn't use this season because all it allows is you to change up the way your cubes are used. Let's take a look at some examples real quick. See this? Weapon, ring. Every Demon Hunter build needs Elusive Ring, by the way. Every single one. This guy's using Unity with LOD. He's using an LOD build with Dawn. And he's using Echoing Fury so that he can get that attack speed increase. That's actually what I need for this build, is the attack speed from Echoing Fury. That's all I need. Slaying enemies and Ghost the Wielder into a frenzy. I believe that just increases attack speed. I don't know if it increases damage. I forget what frenzy even does, really, because I don't use frenzy. I believe it's supposed to increase attack speed, though. But yeah. You know, sorry that I haven't been streaming much, but I'll try to stream more in the future. You know, the season's done. There's not much to stream. My streams are very active towards the start of a season and for the first week, but it wasn't this time around. You know, when this season started, I was only active, extremely active for like the first first 5 days. And then it's just like, it dwindled really quickly. So I'll try and get that fixed up for next time. You know, I'll start setting free time off, you know, from work on weekends, you know, but none of my weekends will be busy, and I'll do weekly streams twice a week, Sunday and Saturday. For Sunday, it'll probably be, you know, around noon. Then for Saturday, it'll be whenever I wake up. I'll probably set alarms for 8 o'clock, and I'll probably stream around 10. Give me 2 hours to like get ready and stuff like that for when next season rolls around. And I'll free up those 2 weekends for the entire month. For just that month, though. Saturday and Sunday for just that month. Whenever the season rolls out, it'll only be for that single month. So that'll probably be my plan. Obviously, I'll also free up the whole weekend plus, you know, all the way up to Tuesday, because, you know, when season starts, it usually starts on a Friday. Friday at 8 o'clock. And it usually and when it starts, I usually play non-stop for at least 2.5 days or 2 days full. You know, 50-hour stream about. Give or take, you know, 10 hours, you know, about 40 hours because I get really tired now because of work, but so I always free up plenty of time so that I have time to beat season within the first few days, and then all I have to do is mindless grind and have fun and test out builds. This season I didn't really need to test out this build because I've done cluster arrow before, so it really wasn't anything new. I did a cluster arrow marauders build, and it's basically the same thing as this, just less cluster. You know, with Marauders, you're actually offsetting so much extra heals because every single turret counts towards the healing rate. So, the Natalia's cluster is a bad build. I don't recommend this one. It's fun, it's interesting, it's different, but it's not fun. It's fun, it's just not good. Marauders cluster is better. But, that's my plan for when next season starts up. I will be playtesting any new Demon Hunter builds coming out next season. There should be love for the Demon Hunters. About time. But beyond that, you know, life gives you what it can give you. And, you know, right now it's just giving me tons of sleep. and work. As for other games I'll stream, I might start streaming DDO because I also paid for 3 months of that. I'll try and... I don't like putting up grind content of World of Warcraft. Like, if I stream World of Warcraft, I want it to be preferably newer content. When it's just a grind, like, every day... Not every day. Like, once in a rare while. Like, I think the last time I was on World of Warcraft was a few days ago. And then before that was, like, a month ago. Or more. Like, I really haven't been playing WoW. I'm supposed to be playing every day, kill 10 mobs at least, bare minimum. And I just haven't been doing that. Like, I'm supposed to be at least getting some fell cloth per day. And I haven't been doing that. So, World of Warcraft streams are just gonna stop. Like, for a whole... Like, I might actually have to quit World of Warcraft and stop paying for it. Just because there's no point in paying for it if I can't actually play it. And with work, I don't have time for multiple subscription-based games. I already do a subscription for my Xbox. And when I get a new Xbox, I'm going to be doing stream content using my Xbox. I have to learn how to do that on my own. Which will be interesting, I guess. You know, there's a lot of games I have for the Xbox One, and I don't even own an Xbox One. Yes, I have games for Xbox One, and I don't own Xbox One. Because of all the free games with Xbox Live. I have to actually check that. I haven't been on Xbox in a couple months. Since renewing the subscription in January, I haven't been on it. So I'll have to take a look at that. There's no point in getting on it because, like, I have no one to play with, really. And my Xbox is really old. It's Xbox 360. I need to get the Xbox. I'm gonna wait for the next Xbox to come out, but also I just need the money for it, and I have nowhere near enough money for that. Because right now I want to have, like, a set amount of money before I purchase the new Xbox, because I want to get controllers and games with it. That'll be really fun to play and stream. Things like Baldur's Gate. That'll be really fun to play. I love the Baldur's Gate series. I'm a big D&D person. One thing I would love to stream is a Dungeons and Dragons tabletop roleplay. That'd be great. I wish I could stream something like that. Like, it would be great. I think it'd be fun, you know, just to have, like, you know, 4 people here, and then the DM in the center just talking, and then everyone talking, you know, with pictures of themselves, whether it's their actual camera or just whatever their gamer picture is, you know, and then we just all talk, laugh, and do RP. I love tabletop. I've done tabletop a couple times. You know, I've been the dungeon master, you know, twice. I don't DM that often. I have experience DMing, I just don't DM that often. I prefer actually playing. Making your own world is really difficult, and I can do it. Whenever I DM, I do one-shot campaigns. I don't do full-on, you know, multiple sessions of a single session. I do a one-shot campaign that lasts, you know, 15 minutes to half an hour. It's a one-shot campaign. That's my experience. So, I mean, I wanted to stream it at one point, and it's just like, I wanted to do it, and, well, I never got a chance, really. Like, the few Dungeons and Dragons sessions I did with another streamer called Kevbot, Kevbot9000, who's also on Twitch. You know, I did a few things with him, and it was all just, it was non-streamed, obviously, and I kind of wanted to stream it, but I would need everyone's permission, and I didn't want to bother people. So, that's another thing I would love to stream. Besides that, the only other things I really that I have planned streaming, you know, besides Ark, besides my Xbox, you know, when I get a new Xbox and all the streaming stuff I need for it, besides the fact that I have to move and all these other expenses that'll come into play with that, you know, I currently have the money I'll need for the computer upgrades, which is gonna help streaming Ark, which will last me a while, plus new content will be fun. And whenever I play Ark, I'll stream it, even mindless grinds, which means I'm sorry for anyone on YouTube that has to watch that mindless grind. it's going to happen eventually because you hit that tree. And obviously I'm going to play Ark wrong. I'll do a little generic searches, but I want Ark to be a sort of new game for me. I've seen a few gameplays of Ark just because of other people I watch has played Ark, but I kept it to the point that, okay, he's playing Ark, don't really pay attention nor remember this. So I don't really remember anything about Ark. I only know like a general basis of like the basic guides, maybe like, hey, be careful what weapons you use against certain objects. You know, between something about an axe, a pickaxe, and how certain materials are collected more based off what weapon you use. None of this makes sense to me, and I'll learn it as I play it. Obviously, I'm going to play with a friend and he'll help teach me, I guess. But yeah, Ark. Definitely a big game I want to play. Minecraft? No. I might stream it just to, you know, have an extra thing to stream, but it won't get uploaded on YouTube. Ark will. But yeah, World of Warcraft, as much as I want to play it, the grind for that is ridiculous. Like, my gear stinks. I would have to first get good gear, and then I'd have to do raid content. And even doing dungeons would count as a grind after a while. Like, you farm one dungeon 15 times over the course of weeks. Even that's a grind. So, when it comes down to World of Warcraft, it's just not something I'm really wanting to stream too much. If I do stream it, it'll be just for a new dungeon. Or maybe like or maybe I'll stream it, but I won't upload well, I mean, if I stream it, I'm gonna upload it on YouTube if it's World of Warcraft related. Yeah, I guess. But I mean, that's really all it is. I don't want this to come out to be too long because I do want it to be quick to upload on YouTube, so I'm gonna keep it shorter than 2 hours. So that's really all there it is. Sorry that you were just staring at my screen while I was chatting towards the end. Just doing a recap of everything in games I want to stream, my plans for stuff. But yeah. Life's going good, and I hope you all are doing well during this whole pandemic. Or is it an epidemic? No, I think everyone's calling it a pandemic right now. The whole virus thing. Hope you all are doing well, staying safe, I guess. I mean, I'm obviously not, I'm working. Hope you all are having fun at least. I mean, I know I am, because I'm making the most of it. And you all have a good day. That's gonna be the end of this stream. I just wanted to play a little while I'm chatting. You know, explain why I haven't been streaming, and also stream for a little, because, you know, really wanted to stream. I know it's not even 2 o'clock, but I have some more cleaning I need to do. I soaked a carpet in soapy water, and now it's drying, and I have to check on it. And beyond that, I just want to lay down. Did I mention how tired I was? I'm gonna lay down for a little, make a phone call to a friend, and, you know, call it a day. But I'll see you all, you know, whenever next time is. I might try to stream this Saturday. I don't believe I work, but don't hold me to streaming this Saturday because it probably won't happen. I will stream DDO a bit more, maybe. The problem is that if I stream DDO, it's questionable content. Plus, that content really is immature. You know, I'm immature, especially when I'm playing with my friend on DDO. Or when I'm just hanging out with my friend. Friend Franco, by the way. Anyone who wants to know who's the friend name, my friend is Franco. But yeah. If I do stream it, I'll be like, okay, no more. Or just less dirty jokes, but I'm still gonna, like, mess with you like we usually do, and we'll have our fun. And, you know, if stream, like, hounds me for acting completely different, then it'll hound me for acting completely different. Obviously, very few people watch me, but, you know, the content that gets the most views is Diablo and DDO. These are the 2 contents that I've played that have gotten the most views. Which is funny. Like, I played DDO once and got like 4 people watching me. Once or twice. And I played Diablo once every few months during a new season, and I get at least 5 people watching me. So those contents are the ones that gets me the most views. Whenever a new season rolls around, I get a few people watching, which is nice. And then the only other game that has gotten a decent sum of views is obviously World of Warcraft, because I streamed it for so many hours. I also got a couple views when I was playing Tales from Candlekeep: Tombs of Annihilation. I got like 3 or 4 views for that, and like that was cool. I really liked that gameplay, and I really wish I uploaded it onto YouTube, because my first run through of that was really fun, and I'll never be able to remake that. I mean, I could, kinda. But that's it for this stream. Thank you all for watching, and have a good one. Goodbye. Genji out.